Okay, aloha everyone. Hello, my name is Gina Muzzetzi, and welcome to the Satori Family Wellness Tao Healing Evening. And as I said, my name is Gina. I'm an acupuncturist in the United States, in the state of Hawaii. I am coming to you from the island of Oahu, and we are live on Zoom at the moment with our beautiful family from around the islands and maybe even around the world. So, hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. So, before we started, we were just talking a little bit about the seasons. So, in Chinese medicine and Chinese philosophy, Chinese calendar, there's all these different things that are coming together where we talk about the seasons. So the season that we're in right now, today is April 25th, is called the wood element. It's actually the earth element season. We're in the tail end of the wood element season. So what that means is we're in the spring season in the Chinese solar calendar. The spring season this year began on February 4th, and our next season coming up, which will be the fire element season, that's the summer season, will begin, I think it's around May 5th or 6th. And so in the feng shui calendar this year, we are lacking the water element. So in the 5 element system, we have wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. And every year we have 8 elements in the year. For our celestial, those are the heavenly elements, and for our terrestrial, those are the animals. So, for example, this year is a water dragon year. This year is a dragon year. I can't remember the element. But I do remember that we're lacking in the water element. So for your environment, if you would like to help to support yourself, your life, your environment, you could bring in a water feature, such as a little fountain. I have a little fountain on my front desk at my clinic, and it's also good if you can represent the animal of the year. So this year is the dragon. I didn't like any of the dragon little water fountains that I saw, so I ended up getting a seahorse water fountain, which is appropriate for Hawaii. And my intention is that seahorse for me is representing the dragon energy, so it's supporting the energy of the year, and it's bringing in more circulation. So that's what we want to ensure, that we have like a circulation of energy. And anytime an element is missing in the chart, the feng shui chart of the year, it's a good idea to pay really close attention to what is attributed to that element. So the water element contains the kidneys and the urinary bladder, our bones, and our ears, and also the emotional, sort of unbalanced emotion of the kidneys is fear. So we want to do what we can to help to transform our fears to calmness and love. And we want to take care of our kidneys, our bones, be careful with our ears and our hearing, and take care of our urinary bladders. So if you notice that you're getting any kind of symptoms, like make sure that if you notice anything going on with your bones, like for example, if you have a bone scan and your doctor tells you, oh, you're getting osteoporosis or you're getting osteopenia, make sure and try to do some practices and, whatever you can to help build your bone health. And if you notice anything strange going on with your ears, make sure to contact your audiologist, have your hearing checked. If you're getting tinnitus or something like that, make sure you see your doctor. Don't let any little thing kind of slide by. There's also parts of our eyes that are related to the kidneys. So for example, if you're getting floaters in your eyes or even macular degeneration, in Chinese medicine, these issues are related to the kidney function. Another function of the kidneys is if your kidneys are not, balanced, you could be suffering from insomnia and even anxiety. Normally we think of anxiety in Chinese medicine as having to do with the heart, but actually the kidneys support the heart. So if your kidney isn't doing well, you could get some anxiety. And definitely fear, the emotion of fear can kick in. And also kidneys help to control the blood pressure. So if your blood pressure is not balanced, if it's too high or too low, make sure and address those things. And the things that you can include for your diet to help your kidneys, one thing that is really great for helping to clean the kidneys is artichoke water. And to make artichoke water, you just boil some artichokes and then you can eat the artichokes, but make sure to set aside the water. And if you keep it in a glass jar, it should last in the fridge for 2 to 3 days. So make sure and drink it fresh as soon as you cook the artichokes. And then if you have any left over, you can drink it over the next day or so. And also the kidneys really love hot water. So if you can, it's a little challenging in Hawaii because it's hot here, but if you can, try to drink hot water. If you have a kettle or like in Hawaii, we often have, it's like a Japanese hot water heater, and you just put it on your counter and it's like your hot water is always there all day. So I always try to have a cup of hot water actually before I go to bed. Hot water your kidneys really, really, really appreciate hot water. Another thing you can do is boil some ginger and put that with your hot water. Boil some ginger, make some ginger tea. That's what I'm trying to say. The kidneys also like ginger, especially if you live in a cold area or you have a tendency to feel cold. Another thing that's good for the kidneys are food that is watery, like fresh cucumbers, fresh celery, vegetables that when you crunch on it has a lot of water content. Even lettuces are pretty good if you can digest things like that. And the black chicken is also really good for the kidneys. So the black chicken is something very common if you live in an area where there are a lot of Chinese grocery stores. You can go in and ask for the black chicken. It's actually technically a silky chicken, but we just call it black chicken because it looks, when you look at the chicken, it looks white because it's got white feathers, but the meat is black, the bones are black. And eating the chicken isn't the most important part. The most important part is the broth. So if you're not a vegetarian, you could also include making the black chicken broth, which is you just add a little bit of green onions, some ginger, and some salt and pepper. You boil the chicken in a big stock pot for about 3 hours, and then just reserve the water. And you want to drink that broth a couple times a day, warmed up on the stove. Please don't use a microwave if you can help it. It's not good for your body. And also asparagus is good for your kidneys. And things that are purple, which there aren't that many things that are purple, but like purple carrots, purple potatoes, blueberries. I think I've even seen a purple cauliflower, purple cabbage, red onions, ube. Thank you, ube. Thank you, tomorrow. And let's see, plums maybe. Plums would probably be good, really good. Elderberries. Elderberries are good for the kidneys. Okay, so those are all kind of like the physical things that we can do. So let's do some energetic and soul practices for the kidneys. A lot. I don't know what happened to the cover of my book here, but this is the Soul Healing Miracles book. And if this is by Dr. and Master Qigong Sha, and if you have this book, there is a chart on page 20 where you can see, let me just go through, okay, water, kidneys, urinary bladder, wood dragon, thank you Marlene, wood dragon, yes, exactly, wood dragon year. So water, kidneys, urinary bladder, bones, and joints. So if you get like a joint inflammation, make sure to address that really quickly. One thing that's great for joints is castor oil pack. The fluid, body fluid is the urine. So be really careful of getting a urinary tract infection. Make sure you're drinking enough water. If you have a tendency or you have recurring urinary tract or bladder or kidney infections, make sure to drink some cranberry every day or take your cranberry pills. Don't let up this year. Ears, hearing, fear, calmness. Calmness is the positive emotion of the kidneys. It's your pinky finger is the finger for the kidneys. The taste is salty. Color is blue. So again, if you have some, you can incorporate blue somehow into your, like if you have blue sheets, blue towels, you paint one of the walls in your house blue. The direction is north, the season is winter, and the energy is conserving. So, conserving, yes. Okay. So, Dr. Shaw writes in here about the water element. I just want to go over page. Okay, sorry. I'm on liver. Kidneys, okay. Kidneys on page 45. Okay, so another thing I wanted to say about, if you go to drshaw.com, the website, and check out the events page and see if you can join some of the events where Dr. Shaw is offering the Rainbow Light Ball Spiritual Treasure. And you can request the Rainbow Light Ball Spiritual Treasure for your kidneys, or if you're having any issues with any of these aspects of the water element that I've just mentioned, or just whatever is going on with you. Like if you have diabetes, if you have blood pressure, if you have headaches, a frozen shoulder, stomach problems, whatever. I tell you, the Rainbow Light Ball experience is really amazing, and I received a rainbow light ball for my heart a few weeks ago. Yes, you can receive it for emotional issues also, like fear, anger, overexcitement, anxiety, depression. Yes, that'd be perfect. And I've been turning it on every day, and it was so remarkable. Like when I received this, I could immediately feel like this tingling sensation in my skin, like in a big circle around my heart. It was so interesting. And then like with my, like I could see like this rainbow light coming out of my heart, like in a circle around me. And I keep turning that on every day just to nourish my heart and my arteries and my blood vessels, and I just ask it to like radiate, throughout my body, because every cell actually contains each five elements. So I just say, bless the heart of all of my cells, and it's a really great spiritual treasure to get if you can. Okay, so this is what I wanted to say. We have what we call prenatal Jing and postnatal Jing. So this Jing is, the prenatal Jing is kind of the information, the essence that helps you to grow. The prenatal Jing, if you don't have enough prenatal Jing, for example, you could have problems growing, from childhood to adulthood. This isn't so common anymore because prenatal Jing deficiencies were generally caused in the past by nutritional deficiencies, but we do still get them. I, for example, as a child, I was always extremely tired and I was always cold, even though I lived in Los Angeles, which isn't that cold, but I was always cold. I was always colder than everybody else. And I was always tired and I could never run fast. And I always had to take a nap when I got home. And by the time I was in high school, I literally fell asleep during every single class. Like, you're changing your class every 15 minutes or whatever. I could not stay awake for an entire class. And it's not because I wasn't sleeping at night or something. I just was I had basically chronic fatigue. And I never had any kind of illness that really could have caused that it was known to me. But now, if you look at the research, it looks like everybody might have a little, most people have probably been exposed to some type of Epstein-Barr syndrome, some type of Epstein-Barr virus in their lifetime. So, but anyway, I never really started getting to have good energy until I started doing energy practices. I started doing Qigong when I went to college. So the rainbow light ball that Master Sha is offering contains prenatal Jing, which you can't get. You can't replenish your Jing that you got from your parents after you're born. Your prenatal Jing is something that is only developing before you're born. So one of the things about the kidneys is that the kidneys store prenatal and postnatal Jing. And when I heard that Master Sha was offering this rainbow light ball for the prenatal Jing, for whatever your request was, for emotional issues or any kind of physical issue, I signed up for it immediately because there is no other way. There is no other way to get any of your prenatal Jing back. So I just can't recommend it enough. So Master Sha writes, inherited essence of life. The vital inherited essence of life is stored within the kidneys, both before and after birth. It is inherited from the mother and father and then developed by the nutrients and other essences taken into the body. So the other essences taken into the body, that's postnatal Jing. That's the food that we eat and the water that we drink. The vital inherited essence of life is then transformed into Qi, which is energy, to assist the body to grow, develop, and reproduce. In abnormal conditions, if there is a lack of essential nutrients and vital Qi through development and reproduction, as well as an imbalance of yin and yang, so you could have an imbalance of yin and yang would be I had a yin deficiency in my childhood, which is highly unusual. That's why I was tired all the time. That's an example of an imbalance of yin and yang. slow development, premature senility. So like if somebody is, in their 50s or 60s and they start having senility problems, that could be because of your kidneys. Hot flashes. Hot flashes. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Hot flashes are also due to kidney imbalance. Coldness in the hands and feet. I always had cold hands and feet. Infertility, impotence, and more could develop. Okay, and then the next thing is developed essence of life. I'm not going to keep reading all these things, but I just want to go over a couple of them. Then we'll do some practice. Developed essence of life. I just want to read these because it's important, and like it's hard to just like, okay, I'm going to sit down with this book today and read this section, right? The developed essence of life is held and used by the 5 jhang, that's like liver, heart, spleen, kidney, and 6 fu organs. It is derived from food essence. The food essence is transformed by the spleen and stomach into this developed essence of life, and it is then transported to your organs. When the developed essence of life is sufficient, any excess is stored in the kidney for future use. But if your kidneys are not strong enough to store it, you could get abnormal conditions. If at any time the developed essence of life in the organs is insufficient, the kidneys will send their stored essence to the organs, and you could have these sensations of heat in the chest and palms. A lot of people get that. And the soles of the feet. That's another symptom of yin deficiency. So the yin and yang imbalance. Night sweats, cold and pain in the lumbar spine area and the knees. Infertility, frigidity, and more could result. Okay, it also helps. I'm just going to run through the next few. Water metabolism. So if you're retaining water, receiving qi, this has to do with your ability to breathe. The bones, the bone marrow, and the hair again. So if you I don't know how you would tell if you have any bone marrow problems, but basically the kidneys are responsible for telling your bones when to make bone marrow. So if your kidneys aren't functioning well, your bones will get weaker. And it also manifests in the hair. So if you notice anything strange happening with your hair, like your hair is turning gray more than normal or faster than normal, or if you start losing your hair, that's also a symptom of kidneys not functioning optimally. Opening into the ears. So we already went over the ears. All right, so let's go ahead and do a practice. Sorry if I know that was a lot of information, but thank goodness we were able to get the recording going so you guys can watch this again later. Okay, so let's do this. If you have any type of like calligraphy, like a calligraphy card from Master Sha, or if you have a book that has a calligraphy, like one of Master Sha's calligraphies, you could hold it either in front of your lower dantian, in front of your lower abdomen, or you could actually put it behind you, over your like lower back, or on your mingmen, which is the point on your back behind your belly button. And so we're gonna visualize beautiful blue light. So just sit down straight, have your feet on the floor, have your eyes gently closed, and just try to relax a little bit. Have your spine straight, your crown pointed towards heaven. Have your neck straight, like have your nose in alignment with your belly button. Smile into your heart, into your soul, into your kidneys, and into any area of your body or your life that is presenting any issues. If you're having any emotional issues, fear, anger, sadness, grief, imagine smiling to the soul of that emotion. Or if it's any part of your body that's bothering you, your uterus, your breast, your head, if you're having allergies, your sinuses, or your throat, your thyroid, whatever it is, imagine smiling into that area of your body. Or if you're having any kind of relationship issue, just imagine smiling into the soul of that relationship, which is you plus the other person in a big bubble of golden light. Or your finances, just imagine smiling into the soul of your finances. You can think about just checking your bank account and smiling to it, feeling a sense of gratitude. Thank you, my finances. Or if you're studying something, you're having difficulty, just thank you, my brain. Thank you, my ability to study. Also related to the kidneys, your ability to think clearly. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. And imagine inhaling beautiful blue light from every direction around you, 360 degrees, inhaling through every pore of your skin, beautiful blue light. Inhale. Exhale and allow your body to relax, your head, neck, shoulders, your back, all the way down to your feet. Inhale again, beautiful blue light. Exhale, relaxing your mind, relaxing your heart. One more, inhaling beautiful blue light. And exhale, relaxing your abdomen. And we'll do what we call say hello greeting. So you can repeat after me. Dear soul, mind, and body of my kidneys. And just imagine smiling into your kidneys, my urinary bladder, my bones, my ears, and the emotional body of the water element to increase my calmness, transform any fear. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal and rejuvenate my kidneys, my urinary bladder, my urinary tract, my renal tubes, my ureter, my reproductive system that's also related to the kidneys, my bones, my ears, and to help me heal fear. Do a good job. Thank you. And then we can say hello to whatever it is that you believe in is out there in the universe, your higher self, your angels, your guardian angels, God, divine, Tao, source, nature, the universe, planets, stars, galaxies, universes. We love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please join us for this practice to help us to heal, rejuvenate, and protect our water element, to build up the strength of our kidneys, and to cleanse and purify our kidneys. The kidneys also are the seat of all of our other organ functions. So very important to pay attention to the kidneys. And then we can say, dear all souls that I or my ancestors may have ever hurt or harmed in this or any lifetime, in any way, especially related to your kidneys or anything related to the water element. If we caused you any fear or any type of infections, any illness, please forgive us. We are sorry. We are sorry for our mistakes and the mistakes of our ancestors that could have hurt or harmed anyone. Please forgive us. We love you. We thank you. We're sorry. Please forgive us. Thank you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. And dear any souls who have hurt or harmed us, our kidneys, our water element, our bones, our joints, or has hurt our ancestors in this or any lifetime, we forgive you. And I know it's not always easy to forgive, but the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, right? So we say, I forgive you. Try in your heart to forgive, to really deeply forgive. As Master Sha says, forgiveness brings peace and joy to our hearts. So let's do our greatest best, as Master Sha says, to try to forgive. And inhaling all the way into our kidneys and our lower back, inhaling into our back. Beautiful blue light. Imagine your kidneys happy and smiling at you for acknowledging them. And Master Sha writes, in order to be forgiven, I promise to serve unconditionally. To chant, to meditate, to pray is to serve. I will chant, meditate, and pray as much as I can. I will offer unconditional service as much as I can to help others, to be happy, to be healthy. I'm extremely grateful. Thank you. Okay, so then we're going to chant strong kidney, Jing, and Qi. So Jing in this case is our essence, our prenatal Jing, our postnatal Jing, as well as the physical matter of our kidneys, and Qi, which is energy. I have to look at it again because I just forgot what I said. Strong. Okay. So let's have our eyes gently closed. I'm going to keep my eyes open since I'm talking to you. But have your eyes gently closed. Visualize that beautiful blue light shining into your kidneys. Send your own heart's love to your kidneys. Feel a sense of gratitude and appreciation to your kidneys. Dear my kidneys, I love you. Thank you for filtering all of the toxins out of my body for my whole lifetime. I'm sorry if I've neglected you in any way. Please forgive me. Strong kidney, Jing and Qi. As Master Sha says, you can chant, which we could say strong kidney, Jing and Qi, strong kidney, Jing and Qi. But it's much better to sing. Why? Because singing carries a higher vibrational frequency. Just think about it when you're putting your baby to bed, your child, your grandchild, your niece, your nephew. Do you just like you want to sing them a lullaby? You don't want to just say it, right? Because singing is so powerful. It can help us sleep. It can help us have energy. So let's chant with us singing, boys. Breathing all the way into our kidneys, sending love to our kidneys. Strong kidney, Jing and Chi. 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 Inhale all the way into your kidneys, sending love. Strong kidneys, Jing and Chi. Feel love for your kidneys. Strong kidney, Jing and Chi. Strong kidney, Jing and Chi. Strong kidneys, Jing and Chi. Inhale. Inhale love into your kidneys. Strong kidneys, Jing and Chi. 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 And this is a great chant for everybody to do for the rest of the year, especially throughout the summer. And another thing that could help you is making sure you're getting enough minerals, especially during the summer. And sorry, talking to Australia and New Zealand at the wrong time of year, and the whole, South Africa and everything. But if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we're coming into the summer season. It's I don't know how the Chinese calendar would work in this Southern Hemisphere, but I don't know. Anytime it's hot, though, basically, make sure you're getting extra minerals. Like you can get a liquid trace mineral supplement at the health food store. Standard Process has a really good trace mineral supplement. I think Young Living has a really good mineral supplement. Any kind of good, kind of supplement company that you know of or have worked with before, or if you don't know, just you could ask your, like if you have a naturopath or an acupuncturist or a functional medicine person, or you could just talk to the person at the health food store and ask them, where is the mineral supplement section, and then just, kind of go there and see what they have available. Okay, back to our singing, and this is actually really fun to sing and kind of dance around to, and just feel your kidneys feeling joyful, because when your kidneys are well and healthy, you feel vibrant, and when your kidneys are sad and sick, you feel sad and sick. So even if you have to just force yourself to start singing, you'll start feeling happier, and when you feel happier, your kidneys will feel happier. Let me just check the clock. Okay, good. We have 6 minutes. Okay. We'll do this little song a couple more times, and then we'll close if Jimmy has any announcements. Okay, inhaling love and calmness into our kidneys. Strong kidney, Jing and Chi. Strong kidneys, 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 Jing and Chi. You're sending a message to your kidneys be strong. I love you. I appreciate you. Be strong. Strong kidneys, Jing and Chi. Strong kidneys, Jing and Chi. Okay, so I'm going to say thank you to all of our organs, and thank you to the souls in the universe that are helping us. Thank you, all of our own Chi and Jing. Thank you, our kidneys. And please share this video if you know anybody who is having any issues with their kidneys, their bones, their urinary bladder, their hearing, even, eye issues like retinal issues or eye floaters. Those are related to the kidneys. Fertility issues, insomnia, blood pressure issues, hot flashes, night sweats. Um, yeah, and if you're kind of new to this practice, just I know it's a lot of information, but just kind of try to watch this video a few times over. It's so powerful, these practices. I have been working with Dr. Master Shah since 2010, and I started doing energy practices. I started doing qigong practices all the way since junior college. So yeah, for like most of my life practically, since I was, maybe like 18 years old, because I was just so exhausted all the time. But you can regain your health and you can regain your energy. Just do the practice. And like I was saying, if you have a chance to go onto drshaw.com, I know some people say, oh, it's so hard for me to understand what Dr. Shaw is saying. But it doesn't really matter that you totally understand everything that he's saying. What's important is that you receive the treasures and that you do the practice. And being here with the Satori Family Wellness is a great way to ensure that you're getting your practices in. So I'm going to go ahead and invite Chami back on. Chami, do you have any announcements for us? Oh, Chami's just writing in the chat. Okay, let me.
I was just writing in the chat.
Okay.
I just wanted to say thank you so much though for all of the information that shared. Because for me too, that was one of the areas that I know I got guided to work on
Hmm.
um more recently, but then I know also just continuing to do that with the water element, but it just really helped to reinforce that and to, you know, say that my guidance is right on. So I'm so happy that you shared all the information and just reminders too, like I might have heard it in the past, but then just, and the food, the practical type of wisdom that we can incorporate into our diet. And also just kind of reminding, like you were mentioning, how if you start to feel anything that is, making like changes or what, not to kind of just let it go, but really kind of pay attention to it because our bodies, really need to, and it's like signals for us. Just like if we have pain already, like it's a signal that something is not in balance. So that was so wonderful to uh, here and to just learn again and doing the practice with everyone on the line as well. I could feel a lot more of that light into my kidneys and I felt warmer because I'm also one that is always cold and, going to like the premenopause kind of thing. It's like, okay, and I'm thinking, oh, my hair, like, so all of those things that are coming up is so valuable and just kind of relevant for me at this time too. So thank you. Thank you. I'm going to read some sharing. Let's see. So I know we talked about, okay, tomorrow we're talking about the purple ube. Marlene had mentioned wood dragon. And yeah, and Asha says, thank you for all the information. I had chemo radiation last year by the colorectal area in her body, and it put her into menopause. And then her hot flashes have been very severe. So it's healing her kidneys, very significant and relevant for her as well. Uh, and then, oops, sorry. Marlene has said, so deeply appreciate you, Gina, and all the information that you share with us. Thank you, thank you. And then Brittany did share the next week, with the free wellness hour on Thursdays, as well as the different links for the Tao Calligraphy Field memberships, the monthly memberships that we have the being in the session 3 times a week. And then as well as the workshop with my mom next week, April 29th and 30th on Monday and Tuesday. The links are available. But again, we thank everyone for joining. It's so wonderful to come together and to chat together and to, receive all of the wisdom and practical techniques that Master Sha gives us. Really, I know for myself, I take it for granted. So I really need to continue to connect more. I'm gonna pin everybody here. Do you have anything else to share, Gina? Thank you so much
Well,
for
yeah, talking about the things like that people just miss, if you have some chronic condition and you go, oh, it's just that again. No, really jump on it. Don't just, oh, it's just that again. Especially lower back pain, because we think, oh, I'm tired or whatever. Oh, it's just that lower, it could be your kidneys. So please don't ignore it. Please.
That's so true. Because I know I went through that process of ignoring it, saying, "Oh, it's." And then I had a pretty bad infection and abscess before it was too late. So, and then
Wow.
then I got scolding from the doctor, but I kind of knew. But then you just kind of in and out. And again, those are the blockages that come up as well to prevent us from getting help. So it's wonderful to be reminded again. It's all about prevention as well. Being in these sessions of the Tao Calligraphy field, being just in the full field to help us to heal, rejuvenate, and really to transform all life. So thank you,
Yes, thank
Dr.
you.
Gina. I'm gonna stop the recording so that we can say bye to everyone.